When the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education published this year's WAEC results, the school that lingers in the minds of many Gambians with regard to their outstanding performance in this year's WAEC exams is Mansa Colley Bojang School, found in Jalamba, West Coast region of the Gambia. Out of 130 students registered in 2024-2025 WAEC exams, it was earlier reported that 76 students got 9 credits, while 2 other students got 8 straight A's. Fine TV Gambia made a visit to Mansa Colley Bojang School today to gather first-hand information. This is what the principal, teachers, and students revealed to us.
Thank you, Mr. Kekuta, for having me. I'm Mr. Bojang Amadou, the principal of Mansa Colley Senior Secondary School. Yeah, I take this opportunity to thank the Fine TV for coming to Mansa Colley to find out what's actually happening, the burning issue of the day. Yeah, just a brief history of the school. Mansa Colley started from way back in 2011. It started at the nursery school. All right, from nursery school, the proprietor deemed it necessary to open a lower basic school. Then from lower basic school, the upper basic school was opened in 2018. So 2018 was the actual year I came here to serve as a teacher and also the vice principal of the Mansa Colley Bojang Upper Basic School in 2018. We started the senior school in 2021. Right, yet I was still serving as the vice principal of the senior secondary school and together with the upper basic school. And the first batch of grade 12 wrote to the exam in 2024. So this batch 2025 is actually our second set of students who wrote to the WAS. Yeah, and again, last year the students actually did very, very well. We registered 86 candidates last year. And they did extremely well because we got 100% pass. None of the students failed. Yeah, and we got a student with 6 A1s was our best result last year. But basically, all the 86 candidates passed very well. And out of these 86 candidates, 70 of them are presently at the University of the Gambia. Yeah, 5 of them traveled. Others are helping their parents in some other businesses. But 70 are right now at the University of the Gambia. And it will be interesting for the people out there to know that Mansa Colley is a private school, but unlike other private schools, this is the only private school in this country where more than 60% of the students came from poor backgrounds. They have been helped by the school proprietor. They have been helped by other people abroad. So it's not a school for the rich people per se, right? Most of our students are from very, very poor backgrounds. Yeah, so that's important for us to know. And again, the school actually assists, right? From the school level after grade 12, in the tertiary level, the school still assists because the 70 at the university presently, 30 of them are being sponsored by the school with regards to their tuition. 30 students are being sponsored by the school, right? And away from sponsoring them, the school also created an allowance, right, for them of $5,000 on a monthly basis for their transport, their photocopying at the university. So the school is actually going extra mile to help the students from the school right to outside the school. So this is exactly what the school is doing. Coming back to 2025 results, it may surprise many out there, but it can never be a surprise to those in Mansa Colley and within, right? Because it doesn't come overnight. The school actually worked tirelessly to achieve such result. We were expecting it, and we knew it is going to turn out this way, because like helping students, right? Convincing them, encouraging them to write a private WAS, and we bring them on board to stay in campus for several months. These students were staying in this school campus since November, right? They wrote to private WAS. In fact, before this, most of them got even 6 A1s or 5 A1s at the private WAS. That was, taken in November, December. So after the private, they continue to stay in campus. Up to grade 12, they left this campus the day they finished their last paper. So a lot of things were put together to attain this results. While they were staying in the campus, their movement was strictly restricted. Okay, and again, you look at it sometimes like students actually are more into social media issues. If you look at the exam in general, the credibility of the exam is being eroded gradually, right? Because some will say there are WhatsApp groups that the students subscribes to that will send answers to the questions. A lot of malpractices here and there, a lot of noise out there, right? For us to actually create or to build these students that will never tell lies, that will never engage in malpractice, we started from our internal examinations, right? Internal examinations. If you are caught spying, you are caught cheating, your whole term is cancelled. Which means you can never go to the next level. You have to repeat, because if your whole term is cancelled, obviously you can be promoted to the other level. So that's where we begin. Right, when it comes to also these social media issues, when we bring the students on board to stay in campus, we confiscate all their mobile phones from them. We take all their mobile phones from them. That completely disconnect them from the social media issues. They'll be here, there's time to wake up, there's time for group studies, there's time for contact with the teachers. Right, everything is timely. So we program their life in such a way that they'll become responsible and also responsive to the aspirations of the school. So this is what we are doing, right, since last year. So gradually they went for the WAS, right? They will prepare in the school, right? In the morning they wake up and do some activities, right? At night some teachers will come and have class with them. All thanks go to the proprietor of the school, who will transport teachers from their destinations, come to the school, right? Have class with the students at night and drop them back home. He was the one doing that because the school is not easy to reach. From the highway to here is difficult to come. So the proprietor will take it upon himself to transport teachers from their destinations to the school after he will return them to their various homes. So this is what we have been doing. So with this, right, there is no way that we can underperform. Okay, students are actually trained to do things right in their own way, to depend on their own ability, not to depend on somebody else's ability. Since at grade 7, we grew them to be like that. Sometimes we give exams in this school uninvigilated. You give a test to the class, you go on your way. Right? They will do it and you will come and mark it, you will not observe any malpractice. That's how we have been training them. So anything that a student score in this school, they have actually worked hard for it. The result is a true reflection of their performance, not otherwise.
Coming down to this achievement that the school registered just of recent, that raised eyebrows of many, and this is the reason why we are here.
Yeah.
We learned that the school, most of the students perform very well. It's like over 70 students got 9 credits. We want you to confirm that for us, please.
Yes, we've registered 130 candidates this year, 2025. And out of those 130 candidates, 76 students registered 9 credits. 76. Among these 76, 2 of them got 8 A1s. 2 of them. 1 got 7 A1s. Right? The 6 A1s and the 5 A1s together is up to 20. Those who got 6 A1s and 5 A1s, if you add them together, it's up to 20. So that is the performance registered this year. Yeah. And out of this 130, 122 have a credit in both maths and English. And surprisingly also, maths, that from the report published by MOPSI, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, if you look at the statistics, performance in maths has declined. It has declined, right? But not in our case, because all the 130 students registered in the school all have credit in maths, and the last is C5. From A1 to C5, all the 130 candidates. Okay, so that's how we perform this year.
Is there any student who underperform?
There is no student, because the list we have here is 5 credits, including maths and English. So there is no student in this school, right, who don't have 5 credits, including maths and English. So the list, the underperforming student, is 5 credits, and that was also based on some reasons, right? Some reasons because the student was not actually that much punctual. We have to call the parents at some point, to redress that particular situation. Okay, then the student finally agreed to come back and concentrate. Okay, he was the one who got the 5 credits. Yeah, but all others are from 9 coming down to 7 credits. Yeah.
What message do you have for the parents and also those who are watching this interview right now?
Okay. The message I have for everybody out there is Mansa Colley Bojang School is here to serve the needs of the nation. And Mansa Colley Bojang School is not actually segregating anybody from coming here. Everybody is welcome to Mansa Colley, right? From nursery school up to senior school. We just have criteria that we set for our admission, right? Anybody who come for the admission, if you meet that criteria, automatically you will be you'll be on board, right? But the school is here to address the needs of the nation, and for us to address the need of the nation, we have to know the problems. When problems are identified, solutions can be forthcoming. The problems unidentified, there cannot be any solution because in the first place they are not identified. So when we admit students here, the first thing we do is to actually find out, right, the problems that those students are facing academically, and we try to address those issues. That's why every time we give them 6 tests plus 2 exams. That 6 tests plus 2 exam is what we use cumulatively for you to move to another level, whether it is grade 8 or grade 9 or grade 11 or grade 12. All right. So this school is like any other school. We have above average students, we have average students, we have below average students. Surprisingly, there are some students in this school who will score a CGPA of 0.5, 0.6, 0.10, etc. Just like any other school. But now, what are we doing differently? Is we do screening effectively, right? You can come as a very weak student. In the long run, we can see you as a very, very brilliant student. We'll admit some here with very, very poor aggregates, but at the end, they'll be doing better than those with good aggregates if they respect the coaching and the advice from the teachers. So what we actually do before you reach grade 9 or before you reach grade 12, there are assessments that you have to go through, and you have to actually satisfy the committee beyond reasonable doubt that you are fit enough to go to this other level. That's why before you reach grade 9 or grade 12, you already get the best out of the rest. So others will be asked to repeat. Right? Some who don't want to repeat will seek for transfer and they will move to other schools. So this school is here for everybody. That is why, again, last year we also start engaging in sports, because we think there should be that holistic development of the child. Right? And some children are very good academically, but some are very good, right, otherwise. So we have an SMT meeting. We met with the proprietor. We say, what can we do for students who are not good academically, but they are very good in other avenues, like sports? Then we started engaging in sports, right? Bring up, students who are actually very good in that discipline, help them to succeed in that area. Okay, last year was our second year to participate in the inter schools. Regional hits, we came out first. West Coast region. We went to the national finals at Bese, we came out first. Right? For the second participation. So it means, like, what people are supposed to be asking is, what are they doing differently to achieve this resounding success, right? Rather than bringing eyebrows or bringing negative comments, alongside with the success. Success doesn't come easy. So ask the formula that we use to get that success. You also follow it. We should all follow good practices. We travel far and wide, right? 2 years ago, myself, the proprietor, and other teachers went up to UK, right, to find out good practices. What are they doing differently that we can actually adopt to make a headway? We came out with some recommendations that we came and implemented into in the school. All right. So different factors are attached to the success. So for those factors to be forthcoming, we have to sacrifice and actually look at the job first before any other thing. Okay? Because, like, the job at hand is the most important. Because it is one that is putting the food on your table. So if you don't respect that job, you are not going to get what you are eyeing. And that's one of the problems with many people, right? Even teachers in the profession, right? Especially the young teachers. This advice will go to them. All right, they just use the teaching profession as a gateway. That's not the problem. Everybody is looking for a greener pasture. All right, whatever suits your advantage, that's what you're supposed to go for. Right, but in as much as that is also important, you also look at the present job at hand. Respect that job. take it with utmost seriousness, you will easily get what you are eyeing for out there. But if you neglect this other one, you disregard this other one, you will never get the one that you are eyeing. And that is actually affecting many young teachers in the system. They want to go elsewhere, but do not respect what they are doing. All doors are shut up for them. Okay, when one door is locked, many more are open. But this one that is locked, don't allow it to lock many other doors for you. Alright? If you don't respect the present one, then what is going to do for you? All those doors that are open out there, it will shut all those doors down for you. So that's just a little bit piece of advice for the young teachers out there.
Yes, coming down to your staff setup. Are all your staff Gambian teachers or there are others who are foreign teachers? Okay.
Look at the staff setup from the upper and senior. 97% are all Gambian. 97% are all Gambian because we have 2 or 3 Sierra Leoneans, but the rest are all Gambian. Okay, and most of our teachers teach in other schools. They are here on part-time. Okay, there are very few that are on full-time. I think 80% of our teachers are on part-time. So now, what are we doing different? Because these teachers teaching in this school are also teaching in other schools. They will come here teach in the morning, go to other schools in the afternoon. Or teach in the other schools in the morning, come here in the afternoon. Alright, and what they are teaching is what they are teaching the other schools too. But what are we doing different? One thing we are also doing differently is the contact hours also differ. We begin lessons at half past 8. We close at 3:30. And then start studying at 3:30 to 4:30. So from 8:30 to 4:30 we are here. Okay? And we also make sure our teachers cover the syllabus in grade 11. So that grade 12 can be only for revision and also past papers. So we have enough time to cover the syllabus. From 8:30 to 4:30, that's the normal contact hour in this school. So the 880 hours the ministry is talking about, you go far beyond that. So we cover the syllabus in grade 11. Grade 12 is only revision and also to revise past papers. So a student who cover the entire syllabus. Anywhere the question may be lifted from, the student actually have an idea of how to answer that particular question. Yeah. So that's another thing that we are doing differently from other schools, looking at the contact hours. Yeah.
So I'm so happy. I'm so happy with what I'm hearing from you right now. Actually, it's important for the local listeners to also know what we are discussing here. The demanding for la man be confinando pour na parents will finan salon de mente da. Assalamu alaikum badi man ngola na kamela bimbale Mansa Colley Bojang upper and senior school legend. Ni school alhamdulillah ni exam min tam date wolong senior school le exam min ke la performance follow man school do long mi ya so sangin deng so wala tin nan ko batuma na jang puruka interview so ka dinin karo ni interview so ni tical ni karam do ni wolen si jambi ni karambu la alpha ni fon bi jani ni ngata Mr. Bojang lafta e demand ni fo mo le nyinto ni achievement to ni anata nyadile
ya barka bake kekura fine tv ala najang adiatanya bake akatanya sewoti akatanya kontanoti ko ala bonanje ala na karamu rojang ka nyinen karoke kulum dending nyinang exam wala e ka mi was we en kontan bake ayo karamu nyin amanke karamu merim bati ngama karamu nyin commence 2011 ne sankono nga start nursery school le karamu tinyo wolto Muktar Way Bojang muki brekama sevo yango Bojang wol dimu wole karamu nyin yele commence nursery school la 2011 bije inaraje ko isakano primary school hotel yo fana try wo fana tata anyama inaraje ko ngara ko besigoto yo fana try wo fana anyama ko sai nga sawo senior school do so sai inde ni senior school do ko besigo commence 2018 ne senior school commence 2021 so na badge follow karam renewal minute ni get exam okay wala kata serunti 2024 nyinam mun na badge fula nyangolti 2025 yo serung dinding tan se ni woro ngole to sa exam on to o din tan se ni woro mo be na da pass mo kin bi miya fail bon serung mi na dinu ni category na dinu beti we ikavmi A1 min sembota point beti we woro soto ni warta so kabi wakata incident kaga ngaji be ko jari wala ñinanti fonsa kugo min satin na kugo min warata seruntati tijalla ma ko to anin principal lu propato incident ko kata ngaji se samaro ñadile kata ñin ko la nata tamandrial falin pour ñinan sabata jardi so tamandrial ko bari falinta nara ma ko ba ñinan binan jardi ba ke fon yo ñinan den ding keme ding tan saba ngole to sabe exam on to o de ninke medin tan sabo ko afu min moti de mi ya feel and idela kare beta minti way credit lu le soto kono to kono ay lu le soto bela kare beta wolde yo ñinin keme din tan sabo min fana se mol jaal demanding fanna min ne ka fay maramadi skolon si faroti o fanna ñinan masakundala keto bala ele ko fanna ñi ay dini ñaal brandi ñi exam on ñinan baro man kan to la problem wote because wo fonna ni to dinin keminin tan sabo be ibe asrole and min ibe tabira minti wo C5 la soto so wo fonna man kan to la problem wote yo min tan keminin tan sabo fana ko tan sabo fana ko no dinin tawro ni woro bije wol be 9 kedin la soto right dinin tawro wala anan ni woro wol be 9 kedin la soto okay wodin tan tawro dinin woro kono mofla biye wala A1 sale soto mofla mo clean biye we A1 wala soto bar minya A1 luli woro soto ne wala ga dafa de nimwang so minang naketu le birata bagale bari amam fo kato koma kato clean binno wala sayo right ila hormo ila buya ani la wakilo karangola fula ticalla wakilo because ñin karam be ka findi tan ding abi ticalla min tiyal moy karandi man silol tandila ya min ke to kala no so tiyala fana nata wakil bake kadin wol dema min sama nyambal olon karam mun te fonti min kalo kajo ka to karam mun ko wada wat ba on dole min dimol dara grade 9 official grade 12 ika sabade karam mun ko jan ika programme sote lawdol bela wadol bela ka studio wadol bela tijafana studio wadol bela yo ñim probado teñi Muktar Bojang wala ko tat yalla kamila sugol kono suto ay sa manon karam muto e dino karam ni ay sendi la sugol kono so fana kata ku baka ñi koto yo naji yo fana flanya o mamina ke kan karam mundo man tar min ke kan min ka tin nan ngayin rizo soto karam mundo man mi soto no ngara wala kuma da bake because dawoda taman brekendol bi jele amnun yentoli amarik ko le kara university ko ni ba dogo dawoda tamar ni kendol kisi na tamar ni kendol soto ne soto yene fana e bulol no kan ndoba mene ke kan tamar ndo nyalto killing na binnol nke wakal ni pour examen ka fi private was dogo November December na binnol ke nange diamundi ngal val diamundi pour dinol ma ko private was ke yo kabir won November nka binnol ta nkanan ke sabadde karamun kono ja ninga sabandi karamun kono jang e kata steering jan te e ka sejan kabi wo November fo private exam ke pare ye private exam bang eta was exam fala wo be kata sabatin karamun kono so dum ka waro mi sawru ja karabu karamu karawo e kata sabatin karamun kono jang yo ni ba sabatin jang fana ndige alawta eta han sokon han alfal ndige alaw kana jang bak wadni wados naji biro baman to watito hanele mo wal funul ntabe busilal because kile ngaji ko nimu wal funul akademi bada magale exam ko yindo anno mo funul ni pour dinu la yus karamudo aba exam nyina kuliya jindikan kada mo jabana yana ka bo dinu ko mo funul yus ka tapale yake ka sunyaro bi exam ko no yo kamun don wolon jang mammo wal funul alawja ni nga muto bindim bul karamu wado ko no nka sisle min tamo banda ko dal ci wul fleur do o kala nga sendil okay ni na de ster yang gobe table ni mo fuon table ke ma wod la clean ni exam ballum minna wono ko funo sendel so dan so be biang kabodin la karola karawati yalla karola annu so be nyin wala ka kaydi kendo bonde so be nyin dal tijallon dinnolu anin karam dio so be so ma ko na da tayato lo nin la sabollo propato karam dio tijal dinnol min nani jambara alfal parce que alfal jama babije ya dinnol la wato so baga pour kere karam to kiskis ibang ko la wado wadi iba tijal ko la ni min ba sabadiri jang te kajin kala ko min ba kering wadni wadi ifons na dinnol jibe so alan fana boka wo fana kundan ko ta yo alfal be ko gino ko kaji dinnol ta nyaato anu nyaata o baso kan yo kamun ma ko ma dawon ni serung dino me exam ni be mo tan sey anim mo woro ni me ka serung mo taw woro la ni lulu wolbe ba university la say wolbe bi yel anu mo taw won ni ko mo university mo mo kada fo mo ni lulu kada mo ko wolbe university jo university ba ser ngene up to 3500 every semester okay wala foz sanyi na kala wodo karamol ko o makoro be dira aman nan kala university jodama bari e ka jiba ko fana dila min dara fo dara si wulu lulu pour ibele university ko taman la minna ila kadi dara ko lu ila pasul anin ko dole bakalo ko min kon so fana makoro melo karamol kadi dinno wala so dinno man ko ke karanda ma ke fen 12 ke bula jew nyama nge kana fa 12 ila fa ke min sama na defana yake wote elo kan wannan ko makoro sival bedi
Saya enrollment of university nang tamu ni banta mul bina kan paten be mu yamare dila alfalla mumbe ila dimul nat la ni karam mu da
okay taro kuma sala ku afunya min anun taro jang aduga kentole ku sone arin aga kenyo ku kolem bal because Gambia making momo bijang badon le bebul banta anu momo e kala fu kenol momo e kala kele mo sama sila kenol kan so wodalo kan akan batan ni bak min taro sira jang nde min jida hanin jitan tada min dala hanin fer so kono sutole ngam mo tara siring bambudu kan pour ye nanga kaja kajiwe do sinajo nyadile so mambalam pour mo nana jang bar problem ba kilim bi jang min soto wolong space the class mansia bukan aja grade 7 class fellow 8 class fellow 9 class fellow nida 10 every stream killing no okay so ning grade 10 dosa da mo kemini mo tan grade 10 okay na exam kill na banda pour mo na exam mo kemi woro na exam anu sada mo kemini tan na mal wanda ku sonarin so no mo kemini tan ta mo kemi woro kono ngatar ko ngodo kono bos bani wala bantor fala ku ke le banna kaya le banna dem gambe do ngir jang nsamina ko pour ka dol fana ma ko no pour fana nana wakene bada ku da bal wana serum wo pro mo kanga grade 7 class do wala class 7 nyaw pour alis minimum dan so fa sama nona wala blawal wodo sa hani sa ngam wala pour ka fan joge pour ka ko fanundi bara among sonia because ka ko fanundi ay ko do nyininka okay ami karum bula kanyo fana private school long makko kira ay ko do nyininka okay so waran ka dano nyini bandale nim mo jele melan ko ni mu ku ke nyolti nga dañu nyini bulu pour nga classroom jama soro wana ka room jama soro isa ko da warani no mo jaw bande man silo soro kananang o man silo soro kananang sa pour ku ke no ning taman nyabe don bije mo be sa wo fana enjoy no so mo na mi ko bal nimbara do bije wolong kana karam muto silo nying bo janna man dia ni jira mono kanya kana muto jang akola da bakale silo man be da handa man ding sako sama kono parvani somo studies inta mas juna pour sa banno juna somo studies ban ana sama na wutnani nyamoto ini ne tatam exam mandrong ko somo studies stade mais nan ko okay pour yanne mun na sama warda bake silo nyina ko bare nimma sekunda mo yu kajagale na sama ko dilal tole min na fe silo nyin na ko koros na jibo so ko ma ko bakala pour kana silo nyin dada so nim problem bobu je wosilor ko bomolo ani mang fanu bake pour que mojma sambana ke bonda banda ke sambana school kono ja na class wal man sia o fana barada dol baro kola right ngamilta do gola wol kalas so man tara wala karol tijal makarando jang kalas man tam wala karol bos na mo da do gola right yeta minna nta ele ko kisi ngaje ko isa keno nina da isa falam dilo keno fanala wol na biya
Sabula ngayo sa low meta low kana de kandirin and jamin de na ñu ret la kuma la ko ci jigen laali
okay let me say my final word to the general audience out there is actually to give the thanks and the praises to the school proprietor, Mr. Mukhtar Y. Bojang, who actually is working tirelessly to ensure that this school attain a resounding success. I will secondly also thank all the teachers, right, for the effort, right, for the sacrifice, okay, for the commitment that they are actually doing. They are actually second to none. They leave all that they are doing. All teachers here will go extra mile to ensure that students perform very well in their various subjects. They will compete, right? They will like sometimes challenge each other. That this year the sciences will do better than the commerce. The commerce here will say this year the commerce will do better than the sciences. That's why they are actually organizing extra classes free of charge for them, right? Even right now, during this summer, the commerce department, business studies department, when they look at the performance of their grade 10 and grade 11, those going to grade 11 and those going to grade 12, they feel there are some lapses. Now they are organizing class for them every Wednesday and every Thursday, free of charge. Grade 10s, those going to grade 11 and those going to grade 12 will stay after the summer studies, or after past 1. They'll be with them there up to 4 o'clock. So that they cover up, right, those perceived weaknesses. So teachers who are doing that, the sky is the limit. They can attain anything. They can achieve anything. And also the school is also motivating the teachers. That is also another important aspect. Teacher motivation. What are we doing differently is what I'm concentrating on. Right, teacher motivation also is there. We create a lot of packages for teachers to make sure that they are actually little bit stable financially. To give them the impression or the hope that whatever I'm doing here, right, I'm doing it and I'm being rewarded accordingly. Okay, yeah. So at the end of the day, we actually make sure that we give something to the teachers that will actually, take them to another level financially. So teacher motivation is also another factor that is actually also making us to get a resounding success. Because whatever they are doing, they know at the end, right, something fruitful will come out of it. Okay, and they know at the end of the day when they perform right exceptionally very very well, that may also be a package that is going to be created for them by the school. Okay, so with this type of performance, how can you leave those years like that empty-handed? So, but it's early to preempt that. We are going to meet with the school proprietor and the board to see what we can do for the teachers. And when the time comes, we'll invite you to come and cover that event too. What are we doing for our teachers to make sure that they also go extra mile next year to get more than what we get this year? So the plans are already there for us to be successful academically from now right up to eternity. Yeah, we are ready for the task, and we think we can overcome any problem that is lying ahead. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Fanta Suso, a student of Mansa Colley Bojang Senior Secondary School.
And please tell us how many credits you have in this year's WAEC exams.
I got 9 credits with 4 A's.
4 A's.
Yes.
So can you tell us some of the subjects that you have A?
I have civic education, government, history, and Islamic studies.
You are A in all.
Yes.
So that's very good.
Thank you.
Can you tell us how do you feel the time you realize that you have this 9 credits?
Actually, it wasn't a surprise because we worked hard for it. So I felt so happy, but I wasn't actually surprised because I knew that I will have something like that.
So what efforts have you taken to achieve this monumental achievement?
If you know Mansa Colley, you know that we stay in the dormitory. So that is one thing that really helped us. This our stay here in the dormitory. So that gave me more time to study. So I think that is one thing that really helped me.
What message do you have for your teachers who made this thing possible?
I can't thank my teachers enough. I am very grateful. They have supported me, and then their guidance is what gave me this good result. Thank you so much to all my teachers, and especially Uncle Muki for giving us the platform to stay in the school and to study, and all the extra classes he provided for us. Thank you so much, Uncle Muki.
What about your parents?
Thank you to my parents. They know that I am so grateful to them for their support from the beginning up to now. Thank you so much.
My name is Abubakar Koli. I'm a science student. I got 9 credit, 6 A's and 3 B's.
Which school?
Mansa Colley.
How do you feel when you realize that you've got 9 credit that everybody is craving for?
Alhamdulillah, I felt grateful and relief. Yeah, I was so happy the time I had the news that I got 9 credit and some A's.
Abubakar, can you please tell us some of the sacrifices you took to achieve this success?
Uh, like since from the beginning, we have always been working together. It has always been hard, but Alhamdulillah, God has really helped us to achieve such an impressive results. Yeah. First, I want to thank Allah for making this possible. To my family, I'm really grateful for them, more especially my mom. Yeah, I'm grateful for their support, their endless love and sacrifice. To most importantly, Uncle Muki, which is like the proprietor of the school, he has been an important pillar in my academic journey. I would also love to say a big thank you to this man. To the teachers and non-teaching staff, words can't really express how much I am thankful to you guys. Yeah, I would love to say a big thank you to you all. And also to my friends. Yeah, I would also love to thank them for always being part of me. Yeah. And I would also love to thank you.
Can you tell us what do you want to be now you
Yeah,
finish your exams?
yeah. For me right now, I have like a passion of being an engineer in future. I want to study petrochemical engineering. Yeah, that's what I want to study.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
and congratulations.
Yeah.
My name is Alaji Kagbo, a student of Mansa Colley Bojang, a former student actually, and studied science in this school.
When you realize that you have 9 credits in this year's was exams, how do you feel?
Yes, it was a mixed feeling of happiness and gratitude, learning that I was able to hit up to 6 A's with 3 B3s, and especially the A in English language was most thrilling to me for a fact that it shows the hard work of our teachers, the relentlessness, and all of the staff in the school, the commitment they put into their work. It shows all of that. So I was most especially happy and grateful to our teachers and to Allah for the ability to be able to have such results.
English used to be one of the most difficult subjects for many students in this country. How are you able to achieve A in English story?
Yes, it would not be very true if I say it is easy. It is not easy. But to be able to improve in English, you have to be able to improve on your writing skills. And to be able to do that, you have to be someone who reads a lot. You should be able to reach out to books and also watch movies. When you watch movies, you see the different ways in which people speak and the different ways in which people write. And through those ways, you can be able to improve your writing skills. So mostly understand how you write and try to improve on that. Know what you are able to write best, like if it is letter writing, if it is an article, or if it is storytelling. Find out that thing you are good at and stick to that.
That's amazing. So what message do you have for your teachers and also your parents who helped you to achieve this great success?
Yes. First, I would like to start with my parents. To my mom, I would like to thank her very much. She has always been there. And to my dad, they were always there throughout the way. From the first day, I remember the first day she took me to school, and on my graduation day, not long ago, she came here with me together with my dad. So I'm much grateful. Now to my teachers, I am speechless. They gave us their all. They were always here with us during the nights and even during the days. They would come here very early in the morning. They had better things to do, but they still come here to help us. And for that, we are very grateful. They are excellent teachers, and they give us their all. They do not hold back. Yeah.
Now that you've taken your results and you performed remarkably, what other channel do you want to take?
Yes. Right now, I am planning on adventuring into medicine. Yeah. So right now, that is my general target. But as students, as young students, we are open to opportunities. So our career is much like open-ended. So we are open to opportunities. One day might bring another thing. So right now, my mind is set on medicine, but another thing can pop up. So I'm always open to opportunities.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I am Claude Kambul, the head of the STEM departments. That's the sciences, technology, engineering, and mathematics end.
We learned that your school registered um, magnificent achievement this year's was. So how are you able to do this?
There is no one secret to our success. It's all about collaborative work. All the teachers working hand in hand with the support of our able proprietor. I think that's basically what it took. And the students were extremely determined and they work together because I can remember we have a lot of weak students among our ranks, but then the stronger students were paired with weaker students and they stayed in the campus for months. I think one of our students, all our students are encouraged to sit to the private ones, not forced, but encouraged to sit to the private ones. And that is like a test match. And when they go to the private ones, sit to the private ones, the results that they come out with was excellent. But the private ones enables us as an administration to sit down and then analyze where our weak points are as a school. So we look at all our students' results and then we analyze it. We have an analysis team that sit down, analyze the private was results, and then we try to look at where is it that we need to strengthen, where is it that we need to put more effort in, so that when it comes to school works like this, we can have such kind of results. It's not magic. It's not by mistake that this happened, because last year also of the students that we registered, about 79 of them were able to gain university admission. So this year is a better statistics, better percentage of students who are able to gain university admission, and that's all because we learn from our mistakes and then we try to improve on our mistakes.
Yeah, the principal talk about giving some motivation to teachers to make this particular achievement. If you can at least share with us some of the motivations that the school is giving you to propel in this particular direction.
One thing that I will say, and I'm happy to say, is that any teacher who comes to Mansa Colley, whether you stay here for 1 year or you stay here for a very long time, you will feel that family spirit, that bond in and among the teachers and the students. One thing that makes teachers to enjoy teaching in Mansa Colley is the type of students that are enrolled in the school. We are not only looking at your academic career, we are not looking at what you can do in classroom, but also morally, these students are upright. So if you have students who are willing to listen to their teachers, take guidance and all that, that's enough for a teacher. Is motivation. Because if students are willing to go the extra mile, they are willing to take correction when their teachers tell them, do this step, this is not how you're supposed to do it this way. That alone is enough motivation for any teacher to be able to do that. And if you look at the school environment, the surrounding, it's a very conducive environment for learning. If a teacher comes in here, you have everything that you need to make sure that you are successful. We give our students extra classes because We are well motivated by the school, and we are motivated also by our students, by their passion, because energy is something that is reciprocal. Even if you are a musician, you go on stage to go and perform. If you are singing and people are not cheering while you are singing or singing along to your song, you know you will not enjoy your performance. But if when you are performing on stage, you have people that are singing back your song, they are cheering, you will be very, 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 very happy, and you will put in your best performance. It's the same thing with teaching. When you come to an environment we are in, the proprietor works very hard to make sure that every teacher is comfortable. You have an administration that tries to push teachers to reach their potential. You have students who are willing to listen to their teachers and take the corrections of their teachers and take the things that their teachers tell them to do. That alone is enough motivation to make any teacher to be very happy in this kind of surrounding. You can see how the school is. It's a family school. It's every student of Mansa Colley belongs to the Mansa Colley family. So that's why we cannot say everything that motivates us. That's why we always tell people, if you want to know Mansa Colley, just come to Mansa Colley. You will know exactly what is in this school. Yes.
Finally, we've taken your time here.
Yeah.
We want you to tell us a final message, perhaps some maybe message for the parents and even the students who are just and your staff as well.
Yeah.
Your staff.
I will want to say that to our parents, our guardians, our stakeholders, sponsors, and all those people who are watching, that if you want to know Mansa Colley, just come to Mansa Colley. Mansa Colley is a school of excellence. We are a very young school. This is our second year of WAS, but we are here to take over the whole country. We will continue to perform and outperform. We will continue to make sure that we push our students to the limit so that they can be able to achieve their goals. We try to motivate our students. We have students here who are repeating multiple times from other schools, and we push those students to their limit to try and get their results that they want. And not only about results, not only about academic, but we also try to mold our students with a right moral, so that when they go out there, when they represent, when they say, which school are you from, when they present themselves, they will know that these are students of Mansa Colley. We try to create students and build students who are not only academically upright, but also morally upright. So if you are a parent out there that is looking for a school to send your child, Mansa Colley is the ground for you. We are always open to welcome students who are ambitious, who are willing to learn, who are willing to take corrections, and then build them for the betterment of the Gambia, because it's only one Gambia. Whether they are in a private school, they are in government school, they are all citizens of the Gambia, and they are all students in the Gambia. So that's all I have to say.
What advice do you have for your fellow staff to keep them on toes?
Uh, I think one thing I will always say to teachers is statistics is very important. This job that we are doing, assessing your students and analyzing that assessment, is very important. That gives you better feedback as to what you need to improve on, because most teachers see assessment as a way to just give student marks and all that. But we here see assessment as a way of us to improve ourselves as staff, members of staff. So if we give student assessment, and let's say a student gets 70%, that simply means that there is 30% that the student does not understand. So what I will encourage my fellow teachers out there is, take analysis very serious. Analyze results and then get a feedback for yourself, so that you can be able to improve your students. And every other thing, because I know teachers work extremely hard, every other thing I know will come good. So my fellow teachers, my only message here is analysis. Let us analyze our results. Let us make sure that internally we have good analysis, and then use those analyses to improve ourselves. Not only our students, but improve ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, no problem.
For our presence here was made possible by him. First of all, we want him to introduce himself to, to the viewers.
Thank you very much, Keguda. I think I'm not a new person in Fine TV now. I've been shown since 2024, earlier 2023, I can even say. Yeah, so my name is Alaji Sala, a teacher of Mansa Colley Bojang. This school is a very amazing school and it's a wonderful school. I believe we all have the same slogan, that is, if you want to know Mansa Colley, you come to Mansa Colley. This is one of the schools that I really enjoy coming to because you know what happened here, everything is a chain work. The success of the school starts from the nursery. We have very competent teachers at the nursery school and then the same competent teachers at the primary and the upper basic up to the senior school. So it's very surprising.
That's the foundation.
That's the foundation. It's very surprising you go to the primary school and found a university graduate teaching at grade one. I think it's only in this school where you have it. If there is any, I don't see it in this country. So it's very, very much encouraging, and then we are very happy being here.
So, what advice will you give to other schools that will serve as motivation for them?
Well, I think the advice will not be long because I believe Mansa Colley, there is something that we are doing differently. I would encourage teachers to love the job, to love what they are doing. So, like our able principal have already elaborated on how young teachers should try and then keep this job because before you go to any other place, you need to consider the job at hand first. If you are aiming higher, but make sure you respect what you are doing. So I understand that it's sometimes not easy. It's stressful as a youth man in this country. You want to do a lot of things at your 25 or your 30 years, but you are unable to do it financially. But it's never easy. But so we have to keep motivating ourselves, keep encouraging ourselves, and then know that we are teachers. There are people looking up to us. So we need to do things rightly. Yeah, and when I heard of the results, I was like, wow, wow. But I was not very surprised also because I've seen it in most of the students since they were in grade six. Um, we always pass these people the best quality. We make sure we examine them very well. We make sure we give them a number that they are able to work with, that they are able to teach properly. So if you see them achieving good in grade 9, grade 12, basically you should not be that surprised, even though we are very much happy as staff, and then you can feel the familyness here. We are all a little family, ably led by the proprietor, who is working tirelessly to make sure he maintains the unity amongst teachers, and then that bonding relationship is also supported by the admin. So we are very, very much proud to be part of this Mansa Colley family. Yeah.
Finally, Mr. Salah, before we take a leave of you, what will be your final message to the viewers?
Um, the viewers, especially parents, I would encourage you to also come to the school. You know, as a parent, it's not easy. Sometimes you tend to keep yourself at home because you don't want to know what is happening at the school. So always, that parent-teacher relationship always helps the children. In Mansa College, it is very, very different here. Parents keep coming. Even when I was welcoming you at the gate, you met with few parents going out. That shows you how caring parents are in the school. So parents at home, basically, the idea is to make sure we have those good results at the end of the day. But in achieving them, we have to be also supporting alongside, not only giving them lunch and letting them go, but you need to go there and meet them and know how they are interacting with their teachers. I think that is very, very important for parents to observe as well. Yeah, thank you so much, viewers. I am very happy, Kekuda, for this wonderful interview. And then the school, at this moment, the atmosphere is very calm here. So we are on summer studies, and then it is very nice here. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mr.